Hello everyone, it's Clinton and I'm back with more Destiny. I've got another edition of Zerde. This video is coming up pretty late. I'm probably going to be posting this at about 5 o'clock Pacific on Friday the 13th. Really late. I just wanted to do this though because this will probably be my last video covering Zerde because I'm no longer going to have Fridays off. So it's just going to be a really hard time for me to record and get this out in a timely fashion. Not going to be able to stay up late on Thursday night, and it's going to be really hard to get this out Friday morning. And I don't want to get it out on Friday night. It's just going to be too late. It's not going to be relevant anymore. It's barely relevant today, but today is a really good day for Zur. He's got a lot of good stuff. At least for me personally, it's a lot of things I do not have, and it's one big surprise, one real big surprise. You can probably already see it there, but I'll just go in order here. First thing he's got is a helmet for Titans called an Insurmountable Skull Fort. There's a lot of fails for me today, I'll have to admit. I was in a rush actually when I recorded this. I was on my way out to do some grocery shopping, and I was a kid in the candy store sitting there with 92 strange coins, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna buy everything. I already have an Insurmountable Skull Fort. It's a great helm for Titans, especially if you're a striker. It's gonna be really handy. The next one here is Knucklehead Radar, pardon me, for hunters. This one is gonna basically give you third eye constantly, so regardless of whatever primary weapon you're using. You're always going to be able to see the radar while you're aiming down sights. So I've been waiting for this guy for quite some time too. I would have preferred Mask of the Third Man, but I'll take that instead. Claws of Ahamkara is for warlocks. It's gauntlets. Turns out I already had this, but in my excitement, you'll see that I buy another copy. And that was a mistake. I was giddy with excitement. I even went through the trouble of inspecting the Claws of Ahamkara, and it didn't occur to me that I already had this in my possession. I was even using my Warlock. So this is all part of being a kid in the candy store and being in a rush, and having way too much strange coin that I know what to do with. So I just bought it, and so that's fine. You also notice that I went ahead and I bought both those helmets without buying the helmet engram first, and that was a big noob mistake. But first, let's talk about Red Death. I had a sneaking suspicion that he might sell the Red Death today, but then I backtracked on myself and I thought, no, that'd be crazy. Pulse rifles are very popular now, especially in Crucible. There's a new hotness. I don't think Bungie is gonna flood the market, the item market, so to speak, with Red Death. It's just gonna become too commonplace, and they'll just get into a situation again where everyone's using the power weapon in Crucible. And then they've gone down that road before, and then here we are looking at Red Death, and I don't have one yet, so I just went ahead and just bought one. I didn't want to go crazy buying duplicates. It's actually not as necessary. Now we have mobile vaults. We can move things around really easily between characters. We do not need to worry so much about having multiples of an item to pass, to actually, have for each of our characters. We can just pass one item between all of them. It's pretty easy to do that. I'm just going to gloss over the upgrades. I'm just going to gloss over them. And the only thing else to mention is really he's got heavy ammo synthesis again. So if you didn't get your fill for the last couple weeks, there you have it. You got more synth for your various raiding and nightfall activities. So yeah, so it's a good week for Zur. I've been sort of lukewarm on his stuff for the last few weeks, and here I finally clued. I was about to walk away from Zur, and I thought, oh yeah, he's got that helmet engram. Silly of me to have forgotten about it. And I thought, wow, you know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's take the engram over to the Cryptarch let's see if we get something that I already don't have. The odds are not with me that I'll get something brand new, but let's press my luck. So I give Master Rahul the old salute. And yeah, here we go. I kind of hold my breath and I linger on the button for a second, and then away we go. And yeah, I got burned. I should have saw that coming, and I had to take a seat right at this point. Yeah, this is the risk you run. Do not play games with the Cryptarch. You will lose, right? That's a really bad mistake on my part. I should know better, but you know what? I still yeah, this is what happens when you have too much money to spend. It's like giving a kid his credit card, his first credit card, and letting him loose at the shopping mall. The good thing is though, the Skull Fort I got from the Engram, I think has better stat rolls, so I can just ditch the one I bought from Zur, keep the RNG Skull Fort. Yes, and around now is when I realized that I had claws of Ahamkar already, and the one I just bought isn't any better, really. I mean, it's got like a higher stat roll and strength, but not by much. And the difference in the discipline is you know, barely any difference. So I definitely felt burned by buying the claws, and it was just wow. Really poor judgment early in the morning, especially when I'm in a rush. Again, I don't feel too down about it, since I still have quite a lot of strange coins to carry over to next week. And next week I will be doing my complement of Nightfalls and not the Nightfalls, I'm sorry, the weekly heroic. So that's really all I want to show you. It's been fun doing the Zur videos, but from here on out I'll probably focus on sort of other things I've been doing, such as like weapon reviews and you know, exotic bounties, tips for doing that, PvP stuff, things like that. So that's it for me. I hope you all have a great shopping excursion with Zur. Practice safe Zur. All right, don't be like me. Buy the engram first if you want one of those helmets, and just practice safe Zur. And hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all next week. Ciao.